You have cracked my heart and soul wide open. Wow. Yeah, this is intense for you guys. I really want to take this out, but I can't get to it, okay? Look, and it's pushing into these angel wings here. You are definitely guided, you guys. This is a very guided connection. Hi, Leo. Welcome to your Love Tarot, Love Messages. I'm really happy you're here. Thanks for joining me, Chris of the Tarot Closet. So look, you guys, I felt very, very called today. Ooh, it's really hard to unsee cards when I when I split a deck. I'm just going to show you what's here. But I felt really called today to put out my guitar for you, my crystal guitar. Now, you could be a musician or you're a person or you're communicating through music. But the other thing, if you watch my readings, you might already know that when a guitar comes up, that usually is a sign for some healing that is either taking place or needs to take place. Oop, look, this is not staying. It's going to be one of those days, okay? All right, I see where this is going. All right, there we go. It's there. Okay, so I'm just going to show you here what I see in the deck. Lately, I just can't resist looking, and then they sometimes come back into play. All right, first of all, we have the Six of Cups, you guys. Scorpio, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Six of Cups is really, for me, when the Six of Cups, whoop, you already saw that. When the Six of Cups comes up, it is a twin flame soulmate energy, you guys. And it's also about somebody having an offering. And it can represent a person that's from your past, as in your childhood, or just somebody that you aren't currently with, but is in your past. That could be recent or far back. But that can also mean twin flame soulmate energy. And for those of you that believe in past lives, it can also dip into that. So that's not for everybody, but if that resonates for you, and look at the other card, the Queen of Wands. So this was also just kind of sitting here, ready to cut. Aries and Pisces energy. And when this comes up in a love reading, guys, I feel like it's you and your person. Now look, this is a Leo reading, but you could have some Aries and Pisces in your chart, or you're simply channeling the energy. Could also be the same for your person. They could be Aries or Pisces, have it in their chart. But either way, here it is. You guys are kind of both loyal to each other, yet sort of butting heads, if you know what I mean. You're both just staring straight, not looking at each other here. What's going on, Leo? You ready? So this is for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And again, see what's in your chart. I do have playlists if you feel like watching those. You could also be a cross watcher, watching because you know you have Leo in your sign. Or look, you could be here watching for a Leo in your life, and you're resonating for the Leo in your life. Or you could resonate yourself. That is normal, so don't worry about that, okay? Well, very interesting. I'm not telling you those cards, but I'm keeping that in my head to see if they come back. Wow. Okay, well, that was just sloppy shuffling, guys. That's not meant for you. But I can already see we have flyers today. Spirit has been very strong. I've been very goosebumpy all day long. So, and literally right before, Leo, which was part of pulling this guitar totem for you, I really felt like that needed to come out today. So look, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates, guys, and truly throw away the rest, okay? This was also coming down for you. Well, there's actually a couple here. Let me pull them out. Okay. Are you ready? Look. Look, you guys, you're starting off with the Two of Cups. This is love. This is love, and this is Cancer energy, Leo. Very interesting because we are about to go under a Cancer new moon on July 9th. So be careful, guys, if you are going to be, by the way, I have these are for you as well. It's actually this order. Not that that matters truly for today. Anyway, I'm taking myself off track here. Under a Cancer moon, it is a time that you just sort of need to be careful how you are. Well, take care of yourself, first of all, and your heart and who you're around. But also if you have plans to go and have a big conversation with someone or work something out, or that's otherwise emotional for you. Because under a Cancer moon, emotions are high. Emotions run high. That's what I want to say. So that's coming up on the 9th. So just maybe put that in your calendar. But yeah, so this is Cancer energy, guys. This is love. This is you know, a partner. And look, here's a 2, and that is in numerology partnerships. That is also about balance and duality. And look, that's what 2 is. I don't think that's a mistake here that we have this Lover's card. Something that's very interesting too. Well, we do have the Lion here, which we saw in your deck here. And I feel like that this is your person really trying to get the courage to come. They might have already come back, but they're wanting to come here and look. Now, this is a no contact separation reading, but Leo, you guys are really emotional for each other. And that's one thing I love about this, even over the Lover's card, because in the Lover's card, by the way, this is Raven Tarot. It's in German. It's called Raven Tarot in English. But in the Lover's card, the ravens are back to back. And it's the Lover's card, so, you know, doesn't get any, you know, more about romance than that, does it? Well, kind of, because they're back to back in this deck and they're not looking at each other. So what I love about the 2 of Cups is this is also love and romantic love and partnerships, but you guys are looking at each other. Look. You're looking and you're talking and you're being intimate and you're sharing all this emotion together. Like you're balanced in this photo, okay? Here in this picture, here in this partnership. However, what I want to say is right now you're not. And I feel like it doesn't mean that you don't have the same emotion for each other. You do. But right now it's not balanced. Who's giving or taking? I feel like it's just kind of still. Okay, they are wanting to come, but I feel like that's part of why this guitar was pulled for you guys, because when this comes up in a totem, as a totem in a reading, yes, it's about music, but it's also about healing and peace. It's a peace maker, really. And I feel like if you guys aren't already on that journey together talking, that is something that is on both of your minds or is coming for you. Okay, these are also yours. Wow, look. The Ace of Swords. Leo, I love this for you. Now, this is some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And this really, look at this. This is about getting something done here with the wreath. It's about accomplishing things. But here's the thing. A wreath can also symbolize a celebration. So this can symbolize some type of gathering coming on. And I feel like in this case, it's the 2 of you. And I jumped ahead of myself because I also wanted to say it can be about reunions. When the wreath comes up, it really can be just a, about coming together. So if you haven't already put that on the table together, it looks like it's something that you're both wanting here. It's coming right after the Lover's card. And it could even be for some of you that this person, you're going to see this person at an event. That's the other thing. And now look, just because there is this love here, or that they're wanting to come back, or that you want them back, we don't see yet what this is, you know, if you are or you aren't. But here's the other thing. Before I even say that, I'm going to drop this too. Oh gosh, you guys. Geez, the High Priestess. Oh, look, Leo. But yeah, this is what I wanted to say to you is, and I say this in every reading, it's important to me that you hear this, that this is not a prediction, okay? These are your messages. I'm the messenger. Your outcome, Leo, is, wow, look at this. Okay, amazing. Really, really, this is really an incredible reading. I'm getting goosebumps. Every time I say that, I want to show you my arms, but they're kind of hairy, so I'm not going to, but I am getting goosebumps. Look, you have the Magician card here as well. Oh my gosh, okay. The Strength card, Leo. Leo, I'm literally getting goosebumps. The Wheel of Fortune right underneath, wow, right underneath the Ace of Swords. But here's the other thing. Okay, I still didn't even finish telling you about needing to trust yourself, but I'll go back to that. I just want to say, the other thing I do want to say to you about is the sword energy. That can be about a little bit about conflict, okay? So there's something with them coming back or wanting to come back that's a little conflicting. That could be for you, for them, or maybe in the situation that you're in. It could also be that there's just still that in between you here, and that's going to come up when you talk, okay, or get together, whatever it may be, if you decide to go that direction. But Leo, what I didn't finish telling you was that your outcome is yours. That's what I wanted to say, the decisions you make. So please, look, you have the High Priestess here. This is all about intuition and trusting yourself. And it's here for you, for your love reading with your person. But it's also important in general, when you're at any reading or whatever it is in your life, to trust yourself. Gut instinct, that's guardian angels, okay? That spirit, that's you being guided, and also to trust yourself, connecting with your higher power, whatever that is for you, in order to center yourself and see where it is you want to go, where it is you've been, what it is that you want, what needs to be addressed, just trusting yourself here. And that's something I've been wanting to say to you. And the High Priestess is also saying that here. So this is a direct message from Spirit for you, Leo. So I really hope that you take this to heart, truly. Okay, but this is about you trusting yourself here in this decision that you, it looks like you're going to have. You might even already be faced with it. And I also feel like, Leo, that you're having some internal struggles about it. Because you also, look, you have the Magician here, okay? Goosebumpy again. Goosebumps. Okay. I was going to say something, but I won't. I will, actually. Something that I say with my child is we say, goosebumps, and we do this, and we kind of like, it's like a way to relax, and it's just a little tickly feeling. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling goosebumps, you guys. This is the Magician card, of course, and this is a 1 in numerology. So new beginnings, some potential, some opportunity. And here's the thing. This is your love reading, Leo, your love messages from your person. But I also feel like you're having a new start, okay? So this is really, I feel like kind of everything for you. Maybe something in your family, also with your career, or just a dream that you have and you're pursuing. So I see everything here, not just love. However, that's the other thing I want to say. This is a love reading, and this is the Magician card, and here it is, and it's right after trusting yourself. So I feel like some of you are really trying to decide whether you're going to have a new start with your person. And some of you will, and some of you may have already even begun that here. Oh gosh, I hadn't even got here yet. And I'm holding some more cards for you. I'm going to put them down and we'll talk about them in just a minute, okay? All right, some Pisces energy, the Moon card. Look, right underneath the High Priestess. Double confirmation for you with your intuition, Leo, okay? Trust yourself here. Trust your decisions. And if it means you need to meditate on them, then you do that, you don't need to decide something in a day or a week, take as much time as you need here. And here is the last card for you. The Ace of, oh, not the last card, sorry, the second to the last card. You have one more here, which I will put down in just a second. I'm just going to put it here for you because your reading's coming really fast, and there's so much that I want to say to you, so I just kind of need to hold off on that for a minute. But yeah, you have the Moon card coming right below the High Priestess here as we're talking about you trusting yourself with this decision, okay? I feel like some of you are just that you're in this whole life kind of decision, and that your person and you coming back together, although it's a very emotional and loving relationship in many ways, you've obviously been through it, and there is a little sword energy here, okay? And as I said earlier, when a suit comes into a reading, it can be about conflict, okay? And it can also be about some, you know, some instability in some way in your life here. And this is your love reading, and it's right after the Two of Cups. So I feel like there has been conflict, and it's still kind of there, even though your person might have already come or is coming. There's still something that has gone on between you that has caused a lot of pain, really. And it also sort of drove you to start some stuff. So I can see that here. And that is a really common thing with, if you are on a twin flame journey, and please, if you're not, or you don't know what it is, don't worry. I really need to make a video about it, but you can also research it. There's a lot of great stuff. Just make sure you are, you know, following some reputable sources. But the thing about twin flames are when you are in separation, a lot of times it is about awakening, you know, and I know for myself in my own twin flame journey, that is when I sort of just I kind of woke up and started doing all this healing and following different dreams. And it was really a challenging, really dark night of the soul. There's no other way to put it for me. It was very, very difficult. And I feel that for you too. That's what I wanted to say. Whether you know what this is or not, I feel like it's caused a lot of complicated feelings because you're in pain and it's really hurt you and you love this person and you're still trying to figure it out. But on the other hand, it's kind of pushed you in some different directions. For some of you, that is your career. For some of you, it's relocation. I also feel here that for some of you, it's putting you back with your family. And so take that as it resonates. I'm surprised that the Hierophant card isn't here. But look, you have the Strength card here, guys. So here you are. Here you are, Leo. First of all, this is your energy. And look, first of all, you have this infinity sign above you, okay? So I do feel like there has been, it's right below the Two of Cups here. So I do feel like there has been a cycle going on with your person. And that's some more twin flame soulmate energy coming through. And also look at you, Leo. Goosebumpy City. I really can't even handle it. I don't know if you can see that in my hairy arms, but you're roaring. Look, you have your mouth just open here, and you're just you're really like just coming into yourself is what I want to say. And I love that it's kind of coming around in a way from the Magician card, and also right here by the Wheel of Fortune, you guys. 10. You know that. The end of a cycle, the end of something, renewal, starting over. So for some of you, I'm feeling like you're just not sure that you want to start over. Some of you really want it because of the attachment. Others, you know, I think your person is sincere here. I don't feel, I do feel some pretty heavy energy in some ways, okay? I do feel that, don't get me wrong. And for some of you, I really feel like I can hear you saying no, no, no. Like, I love them, but they really hurt me, and I don't think I can get past this. And you're kind of putting your foot down, okay? You're standing in your power. I really feel this energy. It's just really abundant, actually. And maybe that's the wrong word, but it's strong. That's what I want to say. It's a very strong energy. And some of you, I just feel like in general, you're Leo, so you're a really loyal person and you want to give your person a chance as well. And there is love here. But here's the thing, I also feel like for some of you, you know, and take this as it resonates, but that you have other options maybe. And if not, and you're feeling like, you know, you don't want to let this person go based on that, trust me, you do. You might not see them yet here in your life, but they're there. And the energy with strong connections, because I also see this twin flame soulmate energy that's here in general, okay? That may not even be your person. Sometimes that energy is there around you in your life, if you know what I mean, and you don't even see it. Could be through a friend, or the person is in your life, but you haven't recognized them yet. I don't know why, but I needed to straighten that. But look, that's pretty strong here as well. And the Wheel of Fortune, we've hardly even touched on it, but this is really a turning point. It is exactly what you think. And look here again. There you are again. Look, you're in it. You're ready for it. And you know, it's just, there's a little bit of stubbornness going on here but I almost feel like that's you, Leo, because you are kind of stubborn, okay? And I feel like you're almost fighting against the universe a little. You have stuff moving and happening for you, and you have this sense that I think you feel the energy, the universe, that things are. And if you're not feeling like you're in that, it's there for you to get. It's there for you, Leo. So just get it, okay? If you're feeling like the Four of Swords, it's not here, but if you're feeling that way and you're laying there with your feet up, the card here is just, it's an intense card, but the card is fantastic. It really just shows the raven on its back with the feet up, you know, and the sword, 3 swords on the wall and 1 laying down. And it's just this like, oh, you know, energy of having had enough is what I want to say. So I do feel like for some of you, you're being a little stubborn about the change is what I wanted to say. That some of you know you need to move on, but you're being stubborn about it. And others, I don't think you're being stubborn so much about the person, although I do feel like this energy for some of you of not so much stubbornness, but just sort of expectations. You have this kind of, you're a little more clear about what it is you want. And that's a good thing, Leo. And you're not just giving in as easily. That's what I want to say, that what you normally, like you would normally do for some of you. But here with the Wheel of Fortune, you're kind of sitting back and you almost can't believe it. Okay. And that's, for some of you, you might not even be here yet. Don't worry. You will come into view. Okay. But you know, like I said, keep an eye on yourself, take care of yourself, because we also see a snake here. So a lot of you will already know what that is going to mean for you. You know, take that as it resonates. But there is some snake energy. And I also feel like for some of you, it could be the past energy. Okay, we also have a scorpion here. So there is a little bit of scorpion energy here. But it can also really just say that, because this is a 10 here and this is the Wheel of Fortune, you know, just moving on, the end of something and starting over. And it could be that this is also part of a person who had hurt you, okay? They could be a Scorpio. That won't resonate for everybody. But either way, it could even be that they're a Cancer, you know? So really, you know, the whole could be this or that. Really, there's a lot of signs here, and people have, you know, sun, moon, rising. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, sometimes I feel like it's not pointless, but sometimes I feel like, well, that's not going to always be so accurate, because there's just so much going on in everybody's chart, really. And also, what moon are we under? And, you know, there's just so many different influences. But I do feel like that this Scorpion energy for some of you really is the past, or it's this person, what they've done here. And that's turning, because this is about changing and renewal. And for some of you, you might still feel like you're in that energy. You haven't quite got out of that yet, but we do have the Ace of Swords here, you guys. So yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the other thing also I want to say about this is this could also be some energy that you're channeling about figuring it out, being a little bit clearer about what you want. And it is catty corner here with the Strength card, your card, Leo, just kind of getting some clarity about what it is you want. And, you know, with the Leo card, this is an 8. So this can be about action too. And I feel like the action here for you with the 8 is yourself, okay? And moving toward this change for yourself, and this, what it is that you want in your life and in love. This is your love reading, okay? But then we have the Moon card, and we barely even talked about the Moon card, okay? Obviously, that's some Pisces energy. That's also a 9 in numerology. So that is about fulfillment, you guys, and something kind of coming to you, but it's also about something coming to fruition. So I really feel like that you really have you're already a little bit past that point of what it is that you guys have and where are you going. I really do feel that for you here. And this is a confirmation, and it's right below the High Priestess here. So it's right below this energy of trusting yourself with what is going on right now. Where are you with this person? And I feel like some of you are really feeling doubtful, and even those of you that are roaring here, you know, I feel like you're still also a little bit like, I'm not sure, because there is a lot of love here. Okay. But you have this trusting yourself energy here. And, you know, you have this, look at the shadow here of the moon. So, and it's kind of blocked a little bit. So I feel like some of you are feeling, and look, you have the moon here under the raven. It really is some of you are feeling a little blocked from that, not trusting yourself maybe, okay? So trust yourself, trust your intuition. If you need to meditate on it, meditate on it, you know? If you need a break from certain people in your life, take a break. Do what you need to do for yourself so that you can live your best life and make decisions for yourself and for the higher good of all, really. And a big, big part of that is listening to your gut, to your angels, to your higher power, to your instinct, to what it is that you are feeling. Because you know, sometimes you're driving along or whatever, you're on your bike or you're in a car or whatever it is, you know, and you think you should go a certain way and you just keep hearing it and you don't listen. Something negative or not so great happens, or you get stuck in like traffic or whatever it may be. And you know what I'm saying, and I feel like there's a little bit of that going on with you, that you're kind of doubting yourself here. So let yourself set that free, okay, and reevaluate what it is you need to do to come back into your trusting yourself and your intuition. And if you're not channeling yourself here, your strength, Leo, that's something that Spirit is sending to you now, okay? Because here's the thing about this card too. This is about self-love. This is about loving yourself also and trusting yourself and just believing in yourself and trusting that you know what's good for you. And if you feel like you don't, do what you need to do to come into your power. But this really is about self-love too. A lot of times, of course, the Strength card comes down and it's, you know, the first thought is strength. And it's true, of course, it's the Strength card. But it's not just about strength to maybe get over someone or strength to make a decision. Of course, it depends on the reading. It depends on what is happening, what is going on within the reading, what it's going to mean, okay? And today I feel like this is about you being in your power and trusting yourself here, okay? Could be other stuff going on with the Strength card, because look, it is coming right down here. Your person is wanting to come back with a little bit of conflicting energy there, and I feel like some of you aren't even sure. You're wondering, you know, you want it, but you don't. It's kind of like knowing for some when it's time to move on from something, but it's painful. Moving on isn't fun, you know? So if that is happening to you, trust yourself, stand in your power, but I mean in the power of yourself, you know, trusting your heart, your intuition, what's good for you, loving yourself so that you aren't accepting things that are harmful to you or that aren't for you anymore. Sometimes that can be something about the Strength card, is that you are feeling a little bit insecure and not trusting that you deserve this or whatever it is that has gone on. And you base a decision out of fear. So that's also part of the Strength card, is just trusting in yourself and having some feeling secure in yourself, loving yourself, and believing that you are, that you're lovable and that good things belong to you and that the outcome, you deserve happiness and all those things that I feel like some of you are not quite in, okay? That's not going to be for everyone. This is your last card that I've been holding on to. Let's take a look at it. Wow. Okay, guys. Just trying to, I feel like this came up in your last reading here. This is the 5 of Swords. Don't get scared, okay? But 5, first of all, numerology can be, of course, some conflict and instability. It can also be things changing or about to change. But yeah, so there's that sword energy again, okay? And it's coming here right down. It's like in the center of your reading is where it wanted to be. Now this is some Aquarius energy, and here's the thing, you guys, this can be about the hurt that the person has caused you or could be happening now. And it can be also about relationships that are toxic and not good for you, and maybe even physical. So look, if that's the case, please make sure you're getting help, okay? Proper help, going where you need to go, talking to who you need to do immediately, if that's what's going on, okay? I just want to say that to you. Hey guys, okay, yeah, so I looked up and my card had reached that 30-minute point. That's so obnoxious. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so I had to check and see where I was because I really was going into this Five of Swords, and luckily there wasn't too much gone. But look, I was talking about if you are in any type of trouble or the physically toxic relationship, please make sure you get help, okay? Don't waste your time here or anywhere on YouTube. You go and get the proper help, all right? The other thing I wanted to say is now sometimes this can come up and it's not going to be in that respect, the Five of Swords. It could also be, though, about a person ghosting you and breadcrumbing you and just kind of taking and not giving. Okay, so that's the other thing about the Five of Swords here. It's look, like this raven is there sort of arrogantly holding on to the swords, you know, like an accomplishment, like the swords are kind of put into the ground, like, huh, that sort of thing. Look, it's almost like, oh, I like this actually. Okay, look, you guys, some of you are like, raw, telling this person off. That's going to be for some of you, especially if you're in a very physically toxic relationship, which you get help and you get away, okay? But either way, I do feel like, Leo, that you have a lot to say about that. Whatever's going on or has gone on with you guys, you have a lot to say. Now, look, this is also about you loving yourself, but I also feel the strength from you. I think, yeah, this is intense. And here's the thing, like this person, like I said, is kind of a little bit, you know, in this energy of just a little bit of arrogance here. Just going to put that out there. There are other people here, okay? And it looks like it could even be that for some of you, this won't be for everyone, okay, that your person had a third party, all right? That's not going to be for everybody. But I say that because you can see that they've kind of hurt more than one person here. It could be for some of you. This will not be for everyone, but some of you may have children with this person. But I don't feel that's as strong here. I know that there are people watching that have children with their person. I can feel that, okay? But I know that's not for everybody. But there are other people in this. So like I said, it could also be for some of you there was maybe a third party. But, you know, this is sword energy. And like we talked about, that's intense energy. That can be really conflicting. And I was really happy to see one sword here, and the Ace of Swords is pretty great. It's like, it can also be about more kind of fights or conflict or negativity too. So, you know, be careful if your person is coming in, because yes, I see this love here, and it could even be for some of you, I didn't even talk about that. It could even be that you're maybe going to propose to someone or they propose to you. That's not going to be for everyone, but that can be with the Two of Cups here. And the first thing I want to say about that is somebody commented today, you know, oh, well, I'm hardly going to ask, what was it what they said? So I think it was actually about pregnancy. I don't remember quite what it was, but, and that's okay, you guys, you know, say what you need to say. If it's something, excuse me, is not using bad language or hurting someone or just commenting to be negative, I generally will leave it there, okay? But I do sometimes delete stuff if it's really negative or harsh words. And I will say usually those get filtered out anyway. So, but there was something coming up recently where somebody was like, I'm not asking someone to marry me, you know, and that's okay. That's not for you. Like I've said before, take what resonates, you guys, and throw away the rest, truly, okay? So don't worry, but that can be with the Two of Cups. That's just a fact. The other thing I wanted to say to you here, having the Two of Cups here, having the High Priestess here, which is a 2, when a 2 comes into a reading, that can be about decision making. So that is pretty interesting because you have the 2 here with your Two of Cups with your person, okay? There is a lot of emotional energy here, some conflicting energy, but there's a decision to be made. And then we hop on over here, bloop, bloop, to your High Priestess, which is a 2. And that's some more decision making there. And that's about trusting yourself, the High Priestess. So it's trusting in your decisions, okay? Or trusting in a decision you make and believing that's the best for you. And you do have the Magician card here, you know, Leo, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have a 1 and a 10, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. You have new beginnings, opportunity, potential, the end of something that, you know, something completing really, and something new beginning. So there's a lot of intense, amazing energy here for you for a new start, Leo, if that's what it is that you're doing here. Okay, we also have the Ace of Pentacles, and that is some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, if this were not a love reading, I would say to you, well, you know, it could be that you have a you're doing something new in your life with a job or your career. You're kind of chasing something new. You're getting some more money than you usually get. And here's the thing. I want to say that to you. I would normally, in a love reading, the Ace of Pentacles would mean something else. But I do feel like, first of all, I feel that, and I'll get to that in a minute. But secondly, I do feel the energy coming through here that a lot of you have begun something here that is going to be paying off for you financially. Now, I don't usually bring a lot of this energy into a love reading. I really try to hone in on those energies and messages, but I'm really feeling that, and that's just something I wanted to send to you. So Spirit wants you to know to hang tight if that's something that you haven't felt like is happening for you yet, and you are in something new, financially speaking, or with a job, because I do see that here. But the thing about the Ace of Pentacles now, yeah, your person could also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And here's the other thing. It can be maybe about a new person coming in here with an offering, with a, you know, something like wanting to put their time into you is what I want to say. Somebody who wants what you want, all right? It's very interesting because I do believe you're manifesting. A lot of you are, even regardless of whatever's going on with your person, Leo, I do feel this energy from you that you're manifesting some peace in your love life, and also just connecting with someone, whether it's your person or someone new, but on a different level. And really, as we talked about the Magician card, I felt like it was everything coming for you: money, your career or job, something new that you've either started or you're wanting to. And it's interesting that we would have the Ace of Pentacles right below it, because I feel like that's more of that energy coming here, which is interesting. But I also feel like in the love department, some of you are manifesting that. And interestingly, we do have the Raven here with the Magician card, with the Pentacle on one end here, and a cup here. As you can see, there's some beautiful abundance in the beginning. There's a little bit of rockiness too here with the mountains. So I do feel like there is sort of this opening up. It's a little bit like the Star card. I really feel like the wings open, and it, the Raven kind of sings, you know, with this new idea, this new inspiration. Well, the Magician card, it's very similar. I feel like you've been kind of almost like in a fishbowl, if that makes sense. That can happen when you're living in the mountains, and you could live in the mountains, but I'm talking more metaphorically speaking about the energy of just being kind of closed in and not moving and growing out for yourself in directions and new directions, new ideas, new endeavors. And I feel like that's the energy you're in now. This was not meant to be a general reading, but there is a little bit of that here, so I hope that's okay for you. Yeah, that's interesting. There's just so much more I want to say. I could probably just go on and on, but I know I need to like reel it in a little bit here. Yeah, oh, that's what I wanted to say though, as I'm looking at it for you. And look what you're standing on there, Leo. You're on a sword here. So you're also, some of you are really in this energy of and you're coming into it, or some of you are a little doubtful, but you're victorious, even as you stand there unbalanced and saying, all right, is this what am I doing? You know you want this, okay? Whatever it is. I can't even get it here. Wait a second. Okay, but look. You have a wand in your hand, okay? So there's the wand. This is, you know, some relationship energy, passionate, fiery. Then you're also standing on a sword, which is more relationship energy, but that's more like being logical, the sword energy, and kind of like getting clarity and being in your head and thinking about things. So I feel like the moves you're making now, or that you want to do, if you don't feel like you're in it, this is an energy for you. This is yours, Leo. This card is your reading. that you're making better decisions. And if you aren't, it's something that you're manifesting and wanting to do. So trust that. This is a message for you from Spirit here, this Magician card, to trust in these. And, you know, look at this here. You have this kind of light going right above where you're looking. You're holding a wand here. So I think this, and this is your love reading, is obviously. So even though I do see money and career stuff here, I also see that for some of you, there is something new, a new person coming. You have that here. A lot of you have been manifesting that, even though you love your person. That's not going to be for everyone, but you are thinking about what it is you want to do. And look, you have the High Priestess, you have the Moon card, you have the Strength card. You have all this energy here. And this is like a confirmation because you're also standing on the sword. So you're standing on this past energy and you're saying, no, it's below me now. I don't want this anymore. And that's going to be for some of you, okay? Or some of you are standing on it and holding the wand, almost like if you know in some, gosh, I don't really know how to say this, say what I want to say, but you know how, I don't know if some parents, maybe you do that, but you kind of give someone a stick and you say, here's the talking stick. It's your turn now. Or maybe in therapy, you know, here, you have the stick now and the other person needs to be quiet. I feel like you have the talking stick here, but for yourself. Now, this could be also with your person when they come or if they've already come. And then you make your peace here, or you say what you need to say if this is what you're wanting, a new start, okay? Because we do have opportunity, potential here, new beginnings. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're still in this energy of thinking about it, what it is you want here, and standing on this past conflict or standing on these things on this sword here and going, all right, I'm going to hold this and I'm going to, it's like you're kind of meditating, like you're holding this stick here and you're looking up this wand energy about your relationship. And some of you are getting sort of some ideas about directions you can go in new love. And like I said, there's a strong new career, kind of money energy here as well. For some of you, maybe even some relocation. But I can see you're still hurt, Leo. Obviously, this is something still painful for you. And I'm not saying that I think, okay, that's it. I see it, Leo. You're all just going to like not go back with this person. Maybe that I do feel that here, but that won't be for everyone, okay? But definitely if you're in the really toxic, physically, the physical toxic relationship energy, that won't be for everyone with the Five of Swords. Please make sure you get help, okay? Just leave, turn off my video, all right? And call somebody or do what it is you need to do to start moving things in the direction of getting help if that's what you need to do, all right? Now look, I pulled two Lovers Oracle for you before the reading began, so I'm going to take them off now. We're going to take a look at them. And I'm going to set this here for you. So this is your first card. And look, there's like this heart around you. So I feel like a lot of you are, regardless of this energy, some of the stuff that has happened between you, I do feel like you guys are talking at night to each other, and you're dreaming about each other. And there is a love here, you guys, okay? There's these goosebumps coming again, but I feel this love also between you. So, but look, that doesn't mean that we are going to be with everyone forever or they're meant for us. Sometimes some things, it's time to move on. It's like the card in, I want to say the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Not For Me card. Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of when I'm telling you. But this card in general, I just feel like this is kind of about you guys talking to each other through telepathic messages, kind of that you're sending to each other at night and dreaming about each other. And you do have this bond with them, okay? There is a lot of love and emotional energy here. But I just have this feeling that some of you are just not sure, and some of you are heading in the direction of moving on here, and others not so much. But there is some healing that needs to go on with you, Leo, okay? You have the guitar totem. I was really super drawn to this, and I feel like, okay, for you and your person, if you are taking that back or you're coming back together in union, you definitely have healing to do and some peace to make. But I'm putting this here because I feel like this is more about you needing to make peace with some stuff, do some healing here, okay? You have a whole lot of trusting yourself energy. I almost put this card down, but without reading it. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Just these goosebumpy things going on here with you, Leo. Leo, what are you doing to me? Seriously, this is amazing for you. I don't want to cover your magician card. Why can't I pick them up with my fingers? I don't know. It's so strange. I'm going to put it here. And then how about that? That's what we'll do. Okay, trust in your journey. And as we've been talking about, really, trust in yourself, Leo. Trust your intuition. Look, this is a clarification here, and this is a direct message from Spirit. So this is a message for you. It's all over the table here. You're in a transformation now, or you're heading there. I feel like a lot of you are already in it, but you are feeling a little bit insecure, a little bit unsure. It's scary. It's scary to take them back on new terms. It's scary to move on. It's scary to imagine life with someone else. I feel this energy here, but you got to trust yourself, okay? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life. Wow, this is like getting the card in the Wisdom of the Oracle that's just all in the C card. I think I'm not saying that right at the moment, but it's about being in the flow. We resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Leo, truly, this is a quadruple, how many times confirmation from Spirit? You have the Magician card, High Priestess, the Moon. Look at all this. Now, I do feel like when a major Arcana card comes, that really is about honing, like drilling in sort of the message. It can be stronger. But, you know, believe you me, that does not make the other cards not important. We know that, okay? But I will say to you, I don't think it's any accident that there are so many major Arcana cards here for you, all right? It's pretty intense, really. Yeah, this is a beautiful reading for you, Leo. But this just keeps coming up for you about shifting cycles, change, resisting, following the flow, trusting yourself. It's very strong here. So please take a look at that. That's another message for you from Spirit of, I don't know how many, but a lot. There's a lot of messages for you. And I also feel drawn to cover this Five of Swords. You know what? I can do that, right? We can do that if we want. I don't know why, but I just feel like I want to cover that. And I'm not going to cover that because I think that, you know, I'm trying to hide it. And if that's something you need to deal with, I just feel like if you're still here, that it's more important for you to hear these healing messages than it is for you to focus on that card, okay? But please, if you're in that energy, do what you need to do, okay? It's really important. I'm just trying to decide what I want to read for you here. Let's go with, actually, Universe wants you to have this now. So we're going to go here. Just a second here. All right, Leo, this is the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. Isn't it beautiful? You know, there's a lot of masculine, feminine energy in here, but, you know, there's no gender here. So if you come up and there's some feminine energy on it, don't worry about it. Somebody was telling me that. Michelle, hi. Shout out. Also shout out to Maria. Hi, Maria, if you're there. I was thinking about you today. She had mentioned, you know, about being hung up on gender. I do that, don't I? But, you know, that's just important to me because I just want to make it clear that this reading is for everybody. So if you're here, there's a reason you're here. And if you're still listening, there's a reason. There's something here for you. And sometimes I'm a little bit weary of reading from Goddess of the Oracle or even this deck because there's so much feminine energy that I think, oh, you know, I don't want a guy to think like, well, that's not for me. Because I do get those kinds of messages. But whatever. Okay? This is for you. If you're here, there's something here for you. All right? So look, family. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. This is coming to a 5, which can be about a little bit of conflict and instability and also change. So I do feel like for some of you that maybe that have a family or children with your person. That's not for everybody here. That this is the universe and spirit recognizing that that's something that you're going through here with some change. And for some of you, that's going to mean really focusing more on your children or your child. So this is a message for you, those of you that need to hear. But look here also in this card. This is like the celebration wreath, kind of unwound, but wrapping around here in this energy. So for some of you too, this is about coming back into union with family. And I think we talked about it with the Magician card, that I feel like that this is representing sort of a general energy of career, money, love. And I also talked about family, and here's a confirmation. So I do feel like some of you are, that your person, first of all, could be that you're coming back, your family's coming back together. But for others, or maybe both, there is also sort of this thing, something going on with your family coming back together. And look, if it's not, that's something you need to think about, guys, Leo. Okay, and there's the moon again. Look, right here on this person's forehead. This right directly there, like trust yourself, trust, and just this. I feel like some of you are kind of having a little bit of a light bulb moment here with your family, but really, just sending this healing energy and love to those that you love is also a message here. And I do feel like you're coming back. You're having a reunion. It could even be about going to an actual party, anniversary. It's almost, you know what this is like? This family card, this is like getting happy family in Energy Oracle. Or am I just, my brain is mush? Am I mixing up my Oracle cards? Anyway, this is like getting happy family, okay? And it really, a happy family can also be about a person coming in, somebody new at a celebration. So take that as it resonates, Leo. For those of you that are manifesting new love, could even be they're already there. That won't be for everyone. But it can also really be about, a party, celebration, anniversary, wedding, that sort of thing. And simply coming together at a celebration or reunifying, coming back together with people that you love, okay? And this can also be friends, because friends are chosen family, all right? This is also for you. Drink tea. I love that. Now this is a 3, so this is about kind of expressing yourself. A 3 can also be about growth. And I love that. If you look, there are just all kinds of, almost like that wreath again, look, just all broken up on this person here, drinking tea. So this is like getting kind of almost like hangman, or this is really like about just needing to take it down. And we talked about meditating on decisions, but this can also be about taking time for yourself. But look, this really is like this person is meditating here. So I think that's really interesting. This is another message for you from Spirit. It's going to help you grow as a person, but also make the decisions you need to make. And 3, like I said, can be about expression. And I feel like some of you need to come down a little here so that you can trust yourself in these decisions that you need to make. And that can quite literally mean meditation and tea, or that's just an example, that's just metaphorically speaking, if you know what I mean. Just coming down and thinking about what it is that you want, taking care of yourself. Dance. I love that for you. Now, interesting is there's a 9, and that can also be about mastering something, an accomplishment. So for some of you, you might be a dancer or just really loving to dance, but also this is just about expressing yourself here in an action here with, with a 9, I'm so sorry, about fulfillment and kind of getting something, attainment. I feel like for some of you, this is just a really about expressing yourself and how fulfilling it is for you. Now that can be literally dancing, but that can also just mean about letting go and just celebrating your life and yourself and taking a break here. And I love that because it's really right by the drinking tea, taking care of yourself. You have 2 more here. Let's actually, deep breathing. There we go again. Okay, this is some more meditation, getting some clarity for you guys, okay? Quite literally some deep breathing and meditation. But look, I really think this is about the change going on. This is a 10. So this is about the end of the cycle, the something completing within you or with your person. This is this new energy here, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Magician. Trusting yourself some more. Also kind of not thinking, being too much in your head as far as like overthinking stuff. Letting it flow. We saw that here with going with the flow. Look, and your hand is on your heart here. And this is your love reading. Deep breathing. We just keep talking about needing to trust yourself and meditate on some decisions. Quite literally meditate, or metaphorically, if you know what I mean. Coming out of your thinking head and maybe trusting yourself more. That's really what that is about. This is your last card here. Dream journal. Okay, so this is a 2. Now, interesting. Are you sleeping? Wow. Now, that can be about partnerships too, you guys. As we talked about numerology. This really, first of all, I feel like some of you might be doing that, actually, dream journaling, and maybe that's something you should think about doing again. But I do really feel like this is your love reading, and look, it's Are You Sleeping? I feel like you are telepathically talking to your person, and they're talking to you. I really love that for you. Look here, you have, wow, excuse me. You're also getting kind of stuff, I think for some of you too, there's some stuff coming to you in your dreams that you might want to write down, because look, this person here is like zonked out with this journal open. Are you sleeping? Question mark. Kind of like, you know, wake up or write this down, or there's like some messages coming to you in your dreams, Leo. Okay, so we have one of my very first homemade decks, love messages. These, wow, oh my gosh, these are direct messages to you from your person, and this one's already screaming out. That came really fast. They want to talk. Interesting. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I'll always love you. Yeah, interesting. I think this is really based on what you're going to decide, really. I feel like for some of you, your person is kind of knowing that the connection is very severed, or what they've done, especially with the ghosting and the breadcrumbing. You know, a lot of people think that's not a big deal. And on the whole, okay, it's not what some 5 of Swords can be, but it's still a ghosting and breadcrumbing, and it's abusive and damaging, you know, and you can recover from that with somebody, but it's hard. But remember, you, your person, all of us, we run and ghost because it's something in ourselves that we're running from, you know, that we don't want to face, something from our past or something internally that triggers us, whatever it is, fear of commitment. But there are a lot of reasons people run or ghost. You are adorable. Okay, well, they're attracted to you, but that's hardly surprising. Because you are a very attractive, I was going to say attractive Leo. I was going to say you're an attractive lion. That sounds really goofy. You make my heart soar. Yeah, this person does love you, Leo. So if you're doubting that, these are for you. Trust yourself here. What do you, wow, okay, I was going to say, what do you want to say to your Leo? There's the last messages here. I'm going to put this down now. I had been dreaming about you even before I met you. Wow. Now I already feel like, yeah, this is them telling you that they're dreaming about you now, but they dreamed about you before you met you. This is twin flame soulmate energy here. Generally, the energy of soulmates and twin flames, especially because twin flames are the other half of us, you know, our soul, are already in our subconscious, are in our kind of our energy already, and soulmates as well. Like the energy sometimes is already there and you don't even know. But this is some twin flame soulmate energy. You have cracked my heart and soul wide open. Wow. Yeah, this is intense for you guys. I really want to take this out, but I can't get to it. Okay. Look, and it's pushing into these angel wings here. You are definitely guided, you guys. This is a very guided connection. You're weird, but I like it. I love this. I love, okay. Yeah, I think you're kind of weird. I'm just kidding. I'm weird too. In fact, actually, I just posted something about Frida Kahlo today that's talking about this. Finding your your weird people. Finding your people, your tribe. You know, finding your easy people. There's a song by this band that I love called The Neilds called Okay, I just looked up and it ran out again. Wow, this is going to be one of those marathon readings, isn't it? Okay, all right, there we go. Anyway, the song Easy People is about, yeah, just surrounding yourself by people that there's not a lot of drama, that just you can be yourself with. They can be themselves. They're there for you. And I'll tell you, as you get older, you definitely look for easy people. You're more prone to, yeah. I think I like, well, I was going to say that I like my trees more than people, but I guess it depends on the day. I love you to the moon and back. You guys, that's beautiful. And I feel like you had this in your last reading. So I definitely, and there's some moon energy. There's some more trust yourself here, but also I feel like your person is, this is the whole telepathic thing at night and talking to each other. Okay, so look. Your love awakens my soul, and it makes me reach for more. That is more twin flame energy, you guys, because one of the things about, well, and soulmate energy as well, but specifically twin flame energy, because one of the things about twin flames are you inspire each other, and you're really meant to be together or not together if you're not in union, for the higher good of all, and also to be better people, and to just to awaken and connect with the world and yourself. And so really I feel like this is, well, this is twin flame soulmate energy, but I feel like that is what's going on with you and your person here. These are more direct messages, the tarot closet love messages. Wasn't sure if I was going to read them today, but I feel drawn, so I'm going to. That was fast. Look, I received your telepathic messages. Yeah, you guys are, I'm telling you, I really feel that. I feel like you're laying there at night especially, but I kind of feel like throughout the day as well, but that you really are sending them these messages. They are too. And you feel that when it's happening. Wow, okay, so there's some more here, some strong ones. This is it for this deck. That was really fast. Wow, they really didn't waste any time. Let's see if you get the microphone totem coming up at the end. I dream of you. You guys, okay, they dreamed about you before they met you. We just talked about you guys dreaming about each other, sending messages. This is a, I don't know how many confirmations is that here. So that is a direct message for you, you know, for those of you that needed to hear that. Your person does love you. They're thinking about you. All right, it's not for lack of love here. It's just whatever has happened. And for some of you, there's been a lot of time passed. So things change when that happens. And a lot of you have just moved on to different things in your life, even though you still love this person and you're clearly caught up in this energy somewhat still. Yeah, you are my biggest wish. Leo. Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay, I give up. Don't give up. I don't generally tell people that, but I can't get it. Look, there's twin flame confirmation, soulmate confirmation. You are my other half. It's just exactly what we talked about. Your other soul, the other half. There it is, you guys. That just belongs over here. There's too many cars over here now. They're all heading over there. Yes, I know you love me. Yeah, I feel like you were just kind of saying it as well. That's interesting. You are perfect. Well, they think really highly of you, Leo. That's really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get some totems here. I'm going to take them away from the camera. They're kind of loud. I'm trying to get better till I work out a solution. Not be so loud and assault you. Assault your ears. All right, wow. Okay, this is a really interesting totem pool. First of all, I don't look, of course. Look, here's some more confirmation for you. Well, we know this is a love reading, but they love you. This is love. This is a message to you from your person, okay? I don't know how that's going to play out for you because there's a lot of different energy here today. But this is a confirmation if you wanted to hear it because they're telling you they know you love them. And now they're telling you back. Interesting. Look, and again, I pretty much hardly ever pull these. I only have a couple in my totem box because I like to put them on the table. But there's some more for you. And by the way, this is, I make the Angel of Love, which is an energy oracle card, which is love. And I like to make her myself here with the angel and the rose quartz heart. So there's a lot of confirmation here about this person for you, Leo. So don't fear that. Now look, what you also have here is this little beautiful glass pig here in Austria. We give these in the new year for prosperity, abundance, good luck. And look, I feel like it comes down here. I don't know why I always try to rip apart my... I feel like this is a double confirmation for you, okay? Because we see the Magician card as well, but this is like getting the Wheel of Fortune, a ladybug, this lucky pig. The things are changing if they haven't already, and it's here for you. If you feel like, but they're not, it hasn't. It's here, it's your energy. What do you know, what you do with your reading and what you do with your life, really, you know, reading aside, your decisions, your life here. It's here in your energy. It's there for you to get, okay? And look at this last beautiful totem that you got. I love this for you. And just as I talked about this, when this comes, it's like getting the Angel of Love. There is another confirmation for you, okay? There is love here. Your person loves you. They're sending it to you again. And this also is a guided connection. So take that as it resonates. I do feel this really strong twin flame soulmate energy between you guys. But, you know, it's true. Sometimes that doesn't mean that you're going to be with the person anymore, okay? That's just not going to be for everyone. I'm just going to put that out there. And, I know, you know, sometimes when I'm delivering messages and reading, people may not like some of what they hear. And I am sorry if that's the case. I'm not trying to hurt anybody here, but there is energy here for some of you that are moving on, okay? But that doesn't mean that you don't love your person and that he don't love you, because I see it here. So I just want to say that I feel that your connection is guided regardless of your decisions, that they were in your life or maybe coming back for a reason, okay? People are in our lives for a reason. And sometimes it's not on this always here, you know, it's in another plane or another time, or that's the end. You know, it's just life, you guys. But there's a lot of love here, love between you. I see this energy. We know you're in. Some of you are really needing well, all of you need to trust yourself. Your intuition message here from Spirit is very, very, very strong today. So please do that. Please trust yourself. That was coming up a lot. I could say a lot of things, but that's it. That's the reading, you guys. I wish you, look at your beautiful little angel. I'm putting her here with the angel, my Angel of Love. That is your reading today, Leo. I appreciate you being here, and also cross watchers. Well, look. Thank you for joining me today. Please take really good care of yourselves, okay? Love and light to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.